Okay, welcome back to Ready Player U, episode 13, Friday, August 18th, 2023. I'm Mike.
And I'm Matt. And today is actually a special day for one of our loyal listeners and one of my really good friends. Karina, happy birthday. Thank you for all your support and, ideas for different stuff that we have coming up. Your friendship means a lot to me, and, we are kind of family since I know your whole family.
Right.
But this is for you. Happy birthday, and I hope you had a great day.
Cheers to you. All right. Let's kick this shit off. What do you got for us today?
Okay. So I had this idea about doing this band, but I couldn't find a whole lot of information on them. Just because they released 2 albums, and only one of them I was able to find any information on them. So then I did a little looking, and I did find the track listings for their second album, which we can go into later on. So, okay. And this band is totally obscure. I don't know. I think it just popped up randomly on my metalliy radio on Pandora.
Okay, and so you were listening to obscure band already, and
yeah.
Okay, cool.
But I mean, this was after that we seen them in concert, so
right. So you're still pumped. You're still
yeah. And it's just like, who the hell is this? So the band I'm talking about is Okilly Dokilly, and they are a Ned Flanders metal band.
A theme of Ned. So every member's Ned Flanders dressed.
Every member has pretty much has the mustache, the hairdo, the glasses, the flannel, just the whole...
The sweatshirt, flannel. The collared t-shirt, all that stuff.
Yeah, so they're label themselves Nettle music.
They're their own genre.
Exactly.
It's a very exclusive...
Yeah. And they've gone through... multiple, band members. The only one that stayed the same was the lead vocalist. His name is Head Ned. So some of the other, I'll just say, I'm not gonna go too much into it, but here's some of the other members that had been with the band. There was Shred Ned, Zed Ned, Dread Ned, Bed Ned, Red Ned, Thread Ned, Bled Ned, and Stead Ned.
Now, what was that first one that you had said?
Head Ned?
No, the other one of the previous members.
Shred Ned?
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Do you think Head Ned gets a lot of head?
Shit, you're in a metal band, hopefully.
Hopefully he's got some, what would it be, groupalies?
Yeah, there you go.
What do we?
Hey, you got a bunch of groupalies.
Grouplies?
Yeah.
Fuck me. Well, that's the idea. You want to kick off a song from them? Well, other than the intro that we just had.
Right. And actually, before we go into... actually, I want... so, the meaning behind their band, they use... Flanderisms.
Oh goodness!
So
enlighten me. What is that? That's so obviously a way of speaking, but
yeah, just like how Ned Flanders would talk, the Okilly Dokilly.
Yeah.
So which
howdly doodly and all that. Yeah.
Yep. And just little things.
His isms, basically.
Flanders.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty
all
much.
Right. I gotcha.
So so if you want to find. You know what? Let's see if you can find Flanderdoodles.
Official audio.
Yeah.
That's the one?
Yep.
All right, let's get it. So 5 members.
Yeah.
Oh, this is hitting, bro. Oh, I'm digging this shit.
My Flanderdoodles.
Oh, I wish I could play this. This is a good solo. Dude, I'm digging that shit.
Okay, so
Are all their songs like this?
yeah, mostly with the screaming.
fucking
So
love it.
do you know what the reference? Because I mean, you've watched as much Simpsons as I have.
Right. And now I stopped after a certain number of years because my favorite writers weren't there. David X. Cohen and Conan O'Brien.
Right.
So I'm thinking that if I heard this right, there's no bot like a robot. This is when they went to Itchy and Scratchy Land.
They're saying "Party Like a Robot."
Oh.
So
I misunderstood it then.
So this was from Treehouse of Horrors, XVI. I've never been good with Roman numerals.
I can do Roman numerals based on Rocky, and that's about it.
Oh, yeah, so this
anything past that, I'm shit. I'm not very good Roman. So
was it 15 VI?
X is 10,
Right.
and then V is 5.
So 16.
16.
So yeah, okay.
I'm sure we'll get corrections in the emails. Yeah, light us up, brother.
Yeah.
Light us up.
So the segment was BI, Bart Intelligence.
Oh.
So which was that movie AI.
Right.
With,
I remember that. It had
was it the kid from
Haley Joel Osment?
Yeah.
And what's that? Not
wasn't Robin Williams? No,
no, it wasn't Robin Williams.
That was the other robot.
It wasn't Joaquin Phoenix. It was can't think of his fucking name.
Yeah. So Bart, of course, he does a stupid stunt and jumps out a window and goes into a coma. So then
okay, so I didn't see this episode then because I stopped watching after like season 12. I think.
Yeah. So I mean, all the Halloween of horrors, Treehouse of Horrors. No, I always watch them. No, every year. And so Bart's in a coma, and then of course Dr. Hibbert tells Simpsons like, oh, you can get this son to replace him, a robot. So they get this artificial intelligent, robot son to replace Bart while he's in a coma. Mm-hmm. And Homer's, of course, teaching him stuff. So Flanders comes up, oh, helly dooley. And the robot turns around, boom, punches him in his nuts.
No way.
Oh, my Flanderdoodles.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, the guy in that movie was Jude Law.
That's it.
Yeah. That was a really good movie. Also a fucked up movie, too, but at the end. But it was a really good movie.
I haven't seen that in probably years.
I own it somewhere on DVD, but it's on that shelf of thousands of DVDs.
So, the thing with all their songs is it's just like one little quote or something that Flanders had said.
So each one's from a different movie or different episode or different quote.
Yeah, they're all different episodes and stuff. And I don't want to go through the whole album, but they do have a song called "Vegetables."
I want to see if I can guess which episode it's from each time.
I'll say so. This the episode is Bart the Lover.
Oh, see, you didn't give me a chance to guess.
Oh. But how about you tell me what the episode is about if you knew that?
I believe I do know. What was the song called again?
Vegetables.
Oh, there it is. Let's see if it pops up here right here. Okilly Dokilly and the song Vegetables.
I really like their sound.
Yeah. So I'm thinking this one is from the one where, okay, so they have a new set of neighbors that move in next door, and Bart has the crush on the daughter who was played by that one gal from Roseanne.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Jimbo comes over, and she goes,
Yeah.
she gets a boyfriend with Jimbo, and she spits in his hand and says, "Look, there's the swimming pool, and there's your mansion."
Right.
And he never wants to wash his hand again, and gets it stuck to the dog, and
Yeah.
all that stuff. That's the one?
No.
Because it's not?
No.
So is it the... Okay, let me... One more guess.
All right.
Is it the one where they hire that babysitter to come down, and she's some grad student, hippie grad student, and the Venus gummy de Milo gets stuck to her butt?
No.
No, not that one?
No.
I'm a horrible fan.
So,
what season?
So the episode is called Bart the Lover. So of course Bart's class is making everything terrible for Krabappel.
Oh my
And
God, I remember
she's-
the episode
and
now.
she's like just so depressed and everything. And Bart, oh, well, that's
He's the one where he starts writing the love
they
letters
do
to her?
Yeah, they see the yo-yos and she takes them away.
Yes.
And then she starts acting like this other guy writing.
Yeah, he writes her
letters.
love letters, and he's writing down
From
all the poetry from the
classifieds.
TV shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? But with the with the song "Vegetables" from Rod and Todd are outside playing, and Homer's out course and working on something. He's cussing and all this.
Yeah.
So the Flanders are sitting at the table, and Maud. This is before.
Before she passed.
Yeah. Asked Todd, "Would you like some vegetables?" He's like, "Oh, no, I don't want any vegetables." It's like, what do you say? I don't want any damn vegetables.
Yeah.
Which is what they're saying.
That's
in
right.
the
I
song.
remember that now. I remember that. And they were all shocked and
Yeah.
all up in arms
Okay,
about it.
so this one you should know. So this song is called "Nothing at All."
Okay. Let's look it up.
No, I just want to see if you know the. We don't have to go through every song. I'm saying.
Oh.
So the song is called "Nothing at All."
Well, I'd have to hear it. I don't know.
Well,
Off the top of my head, I don't know.
yeah.
Nothing
Yeah,
at all.
I can't. Yeah, I can't.
That I mean,
I can't give you a hint without actually giving no.
I'd
They
have
go
to-
skiing.
they go skiing.
Yeah, it's an older episode.
Okay, is that the one where Flanders is doing hot cocoa and stuff like that, and he takes off his like snowsuit and he's all ripped and shit?
No, he's in a snowsuit.
He's in the snowsuit. He's in the green snowsuit that looks just like a sweater.
No.
No, that's not the one. Because there's one where he does that and he's all ripped and shit. He's like super buffed underneath.
Oh
and
yeah,
nobody knew it.
He's doing that in a lot of those.
Yeah, but this was the earlier one where he did that.
Yeah. So if you want to pull up the song, I can actually tell you what season all these are from.
Okay.
Yeah. So the episode title was "Little Big Mom." That's season 11.
Nothing at all by Okilly Dokilly.
Nothing at all.
Dude, this song rips.
It feels like I'm
That almost sounds like a rip off of a different song.
Yeah.
That doesn't. It doesn't invoke the idea of The Simpsons. Well, it doesn't remind me of the episode this one's from. So,
Right.
I mean, nothing at all. Oh, I think it's the one where they thought Bart was going to be gay, and he comes and slides in, and he says, "It feels like I'm wearing nothing at all."
No.
No, I don't know. Then
The Stupid Sexy Flanders.
Stupid Sexy Flanders.
When they go skiing, and Flanders is in this whole like snowboard.
Oh yeah, and he thrusts his hips back and
like,
forth,
it
looking.
feels like nothing at all.
And it repeats in his head.
Nothing at
Yes,
all.
I remember nothing at all.
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah, I remember that now. Holy shit! I haven't watched Simpsons in a long time now.
Yeah. Okay. So this song came from the episode Hurricane Nettie,
Oh, I love that episode.
and the song is "You're a Jerk."
Oh, I don't think I've heard this one.
So can you tell me when Ned says "You're a jerk"?
That's when he blows up at everybody in front of the house after they built the house, and they built it like shit, and it collapses, and he finally loses his shit in front of everybody. And what's his name? Lenny walks up. He walks up late because he looks at Mo and he says, "You ugly, hate-filled man." And Mo goes, "I may be ugly and hate-filled, but what was that third thing you said?" And then he turns to Lenny and he goes, "I don't know you, but I'm sure you're a jerk." And Lenny goes, "Wait, what happened? I just barely showed up."
Hey, that was good.
Did it really sound like him?
That was good.
Just hook it to my veins. Oh my god. Okay, so now I definitely have to hear this song.
That's probably one of my favorite Ned Flanders episodes.
Yeah, that was a good one. He finally loses his shit and breaks character. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's what I like to hear. Is when you do so many years of this character not breaking any norms and being the most polite, and then when he finally loses his shit. So, You're a Jerk by Okilly Dokilly. What an obscure reference to make a song out of. Oh, damn. Good choice this week, dude. These are some ripping ass songs. Holy shit, dude. I like that.
Yeah.
I gotta try and download everything I can of these guys.
Yeah, and I haven't even heard most of these songs. I do have a station, and they play like some of this stuff from this album, and then some songs from their second album, which that one's going to be a trivia album because I couldn't find anything on what episodes.
Oh, so maybe they made it and didn't release it?
No, I think they did, but I don't. It's just there's nothing
available and no info.
Nothing on Wikipedia or
that's
anything. But I did screenshot the track listings, and I do know some of the references.
Okay.
So I get those.
You tried looking them up on YouTube and stuff and can't find anything?
I mean, some of the songs are on there.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they came out with Pandora and stuff. So, I mean, I don't know if you want to go through the whole, sorry.
This whole album?
Yeah, you want to go through the whole album?
Yeah, we might as well. I mean, go through the album. We play maybe 50 seconds to a minute of each song, go through some references, hit our emails, and then, go catch some food.
Yeah, okay, so this other song is called Sacrifice.
Ooh, that sounds fucking wicked.
Now, here's the thing. I watched the episode yesterday, and it's from the episode Homer Loves Flanders.
Oh, when they became friends and went boating and all that shit.
Because Flanders won tickets to Springfield versus, I think,
The Adams.
The Shelbyville. It was like a football game or something.
Yeah, it was Adams or Springfield versus Shelbyville or whatever.
Yeah,
the
and-
classic rivalry.
Yeah, and when the Homer's trying to win, and then he's listening to the radio, and Flanders wins, and
he says, "Oh, I'm just tickled pink or something."
yeah. So it was that, and from there, just Homer just on his dick and just wants to be
basically
best friends, and he was gonna even go bust his head with a pipe just to take his tickets, and so do you want to go?
Yeah. And then he starts volunteering at the soup kitchen and hang out with him and all that shit. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes, but I could not find, I watched the episode, I could not find what the reference, what.
Let me see if I can catch it, because I know when they did that episode, Homer was sacrificing his time at the soup kitchen, and they thought he was a homeless man. It says, "Come here, Lottie. Let's see if we can get you into some fresh clothes, and we'll do what we can about the smell."
Exactly.
Yeah.
The episode.
Yeah, so that's the episode. But
so maybe it's Flanders sacrificing all his time spending time with Homer.
Because I know Homer walked through the window and says, "Ooh, what are we having? Chicken?" and starts eating. And then Flanders lies to the kids, Rod and Todd, and he says, "Oh no, it's going to be a family-only event. We're going to go visit Grandma or whatever." And the kids are like, "Yay, Grandma!"
Yeah.
And he takes off and goes, "Oh, okay," and he fades into the bushes.
Yeah.
The classic meme where he fades into the bushes, and then, "Wow, okay, we can't wait to go see Grandma." He goes, "Kids, we're not going to go see Grandma.
It's okay to
I told a
once
lie."
in a while.
And then Rod or Todd, one of them says, "Lies make baby Jesus cry." And then, so that's, maybe it was a sacrifice right there.
Yeah.
Oh, because they had the families get together and the pixie sticks. Rod and Todd went
because
nuts.
the kids, they don't have
they can't have sugar because they got like ADHD or something.
They don't have sugar, and they just started.
Oh yeah, get out of here, zit face! And dude, that was a funny ass fucking episode. Oh shit, what did I do? I fucked up somewhere. Okay, so here we go. This is Sacrifice by Okilly Dokilly.
See, look, I didn't have to give you much on that.
Dude, see, there's certain references that I'll take off on. And all of these are centered around Flanders, too. That's all based off of him and his lines.
Can't you see this man is no hero? Can't you see this man is no hero?
Okay, I got it right here. When he says, "Can't you see this man is no hero?" He's just doing this to whatever the charity work. When Flanders flips out and he goes, "Breathe through your damn mouth," and Homer's in church and he's breathing through his nose and he goes,
Yeah.
like that. And he goes, "Why are you guys worshiping this man? Can't you see he's not a hero?"
Oh.
And he flips out in the middle of church.
I think that's probably when I fell asleep halfway through that episode.
When studying for the show?
Yeah.
So I think that's when he stood up and he lost his shit, and Homer defends him and says, "This man has turned every cheek he has."
Yeah.
And, and you've, the first chance you get, you attack him, but he is a sweet, sweet man, and I'm proud to call him my friend. And then Bart and Lisa were like, "Oh, we better get used to this," and then Lisa's like, "No, it'll be the same zany crap next week. They'll hate each other." And then at the end of the episode, Lisa goes, "Maybe I was wrong this time."
Yeah.
And then the next week it
I
does
think that's
that.
when I woke up or something.
I
fell
so
asleep.
I definitely have this episode memorized.
Oh yeah, and it is a good episode.
Yeah. And sacrifice him to our God right there is when they were all gonna mob on Flanders in the church, and Grandpa Simpson stands up and says, "Sacrifice him to our God."
Oh, let's see. I probably
Dude, this one I definitely get this song a lot.
It's mostly Flanders, but it revolves.
Well, the vocal, the chorus, some of that is going to be pulled from other characters.
Every song revolves around Flanders.
Yeah, it's a centralized theme, but they're pulling chorus from Grandpa Simpson or whatever. Dude, I love this song, dude. This is some good shit. They do the drums. They do the bass guitar. Dude, they have everything. Breathe through your damn mouth.
I like that high pitch.
Yeah, that's where Flanders is saying, breathe through your damn mouth.
Yeah.
And it's very vocalized, very harmonic. Holy shit. Sacrifice to our God, Grandpa Simpson part. Dude, I love that song. There is so many references in this one. It's got levels to it. Like,
yeah.
Like an ogre has layers.
And it's based on that one episode.
Bro, that was
very
layered.
And I was going to scrap this.
No, I'm glad you didn't.
Because I didn't have a whole lot on it. Because I wrote this after
I remember you talking about not doing this episode, and I was like, but, I mean, we got to do it, dude. It's fucking Simpsons. It's Flanders.
I wrote this after I wrote the one for Elstorm.
Yeah. That was a good episode. I love doing that episode.
Oh, yeah, that was so much fun.
I love doing Elstorm. Mexico is still my tippy top song for them. And I was listening to my random playlist on my personal device, and I don't think it was Pandora, but the Ailstorm self-titled song came on.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just rocking out to it, and I realized, holy shit, this is my stuff. Because I was going to go download the song, and I was like, wait, I already have it. I'm playing off my own list.
Yeah, so I mean, like this, because we're talking about obscure bands, and this was supposed to be a duel. And then
we went to the concert.
Yeah. Well, yesterday, we had that meeting and stuff. And I was like, I don't have anything written down. And then
we both sat there and looked at each other, and I was like, I hope we wing this episode. And you're like, I was thinking the same thing.
But then
it clicked.
A light bulb. I'm like, wait a second. And you had me in my notebook, and I'm like, wait a second. Okay, so, it can't be that long of an episode, but here's Okilly Dokilly. Let me go through and I'll watch these episodes and catch the references and see if we can make it something.
And we both have plans for tonight, so it's like, we don't plan on doing a 2-hour episode tonight, but so since we mentioned it about our meeting yesterday, do you want to save it till the end, or do you want to do it now?
You know what, let's wait till the end.
Wait till the end about the big news? Okay, cool.
We can go.
We did have a teaser on our Instagram.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay,
that was cool.
You like that?
Oh yeah.
The shock face of Beaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So let's carry on. So we just did Sacrifice.
Okay. So the next song would have been Press Destruct Button.
Oh, I think I know what this one's from.
And this is from Treehouse of Horrors 15.
So it's Press the Destruct Button.
Press Destruct Button.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
And
I thought I was spelling it wrong.
And the segment is the Ned Zone.
The Ned Zone.
So that's when Ned, he either touches somebody or he can, like the Dead Zone, he can see when people are going to die.
Okay, so what season was this from? Because I might not have seen this then.
So that one is from season 16.
Oh yeah, definitely a season I hadn't seen. Now I've seen a few of them. Like I tried watching one of the newer episodes, and I like turned it off because it was like one where they were covering the movie It.
Yeah.
And
see, actually,
it was almost verbatim, and it wasn't like it had some catchy spots to it. But it just felt hollow and cheesy, and then it reminded me instantly, because I used to buy the DVDs when they had the shape of the heads of the characters, and I would watch one DVD all the way forward, and then instead of having to get up and change the DVD out to finish the season, because I would binge watch the whole season on DVD, instead of having to change out the DVD, I would rewatch everything backwards to the first episode with audio commentary on, listen to Matt Groening and all the artists and directors talk about what inspired them. And these episodes were so old. Some of them, they couldn't even remember why they did this episode or whatever. And he was like, dude, this was like 10 years ago. I totally can't remember yesterday. And I would listen to them talk about this, and Matt Groening was like, yeah, dude, we're totally just going to... We're not having fun with this show anymore. We're just going to run it into the ground, and they're totally fucking doing it. But at least he's honest about it.
No, and I still...
Not to mention the predictions this show has had. Dude.
And I still... I still watch them when the new seasons come out, and they show up on Hulu. I watch them all.
Well, they're on Disney Plus and stuff like that. Disney Plus is selling off Hulu now, and they're losing money like crazy.
But I mean, like, when they do the new episodes, I mean, I still enjoy it. I mean, it's kind of some of that old nostalgia. Just okay, so I've been watching it for
I stopped watching it, and then I noticed it when I did watch that one episode of was it Treehouse of Horror where they did the It episode and all that.
That was actually
the voices were so much different. The Homer doesn't do that. Like, they started getting all politically correct, and I'm like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, see, and Apu hasn't been on any episodes in like a full season.
Yeah, so it's like, dude, they're getting so politically correct. They're not even funny anymore. Because and so that's why I'm a super fan, and I'm not watching it anymore.
Hank Azaria no longer does
Homer.
Dr. Hibbert. He no longer does Apu.
And that's the stupidest thing ever.
Then, they do have somebody doing Dr. Hibbert, and I'm watching the episode, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like watching a sequel to a cartoon movie, and they change voice actors. It's a shit show.
But I mean, sometimes it works, and with The Simpsons, not.
They were the ones who were breaking ground rules, shitting on their own network, Fox, and they just totally went. Hippie banana republic, fucking politically correct. It's just a waste to me now.
Sometimes it is okay for to recast a voice actor, like let's say example, fucking Toy Story.
Yeah,
Jim Varney, he was Slinky,
right, in
the 3 movies,
right, and then he passed.
Oh no, it's 2. I think the first 2 movies.
Right.
And then they had...
if you have a quality substitute who can almost pass for identical on a voice recorder or something, or the fans hardly notice, okay, like you absolutely have to do this change, that would be one thing. But if you're doing it based out of peer pressure, society, it's kind of like, really, you forgot where you came from. Right. And you're basically shitting on the people who made you who you are, your fans.
Which is fans, yeah. So, here's press destruct button.
You stupid son of a...
Dude, do you think he does, like, vocal prep for this?
Okay, so do you get the reference?
Okay, no, I'm not catching the reference right now.
So, like, don't do, you're going to kill everyone.
Because this is season 16, so I hadn't seen this one.
Right. Okay, so, the dead zone is, I guess the dude has some kind of psychic powers, and he sees when people are going to die. So that's what Ned is doing.
Okay.
So he sees like Dr. Hibbert dying. He sees Mole Man dying.
Poor Mole Man. It's like kissing a peanut.
He gets the worst shit out of everybody in the whole fucking show.
You remember when they brainwashed him? And Homer's like, look, can we keep him? It's like kissing a peanut. Mwah.
Yep. And he's in the AA meetings, and he's like, I'm only 24 years old.
Mole Man's the best.
But so Ned sees Mole Man. He's like, hey, help me. These teenagers threw my shoes on the electrical pole with me still in them. And then Ned, of course, tells him, oh, no, tie your shoes. I'll catch you. Then he gets this, this flashback, this, vision of these alligators, going through a manhole cover and these alligators getting him. And, of course, that happens.
Oh, my goodness.
So then he's with Homer.
Yeah.
And, of course, Homer destroys the whole fucking town.
Because he hit the destruct button.
Yeah, at the power plant.
Wow.
And he's, something was going on, and he's like, don't push the button. You're going to kill people. But the intercom was jacking up, so it's saying, push the button. Kill the people.
Oh, shit.
And Homer's like, oh. So there's a passed out guard. So Flanders gets his gun, shoots through the glass, hits Homer, and he's standing there in front of the button. And Flanders is like, fall back. So he turns around and falls on the board. But he's like, okay, cool. With Homer's mouth open, his tongue falls out and hits the button.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And then as soon as that happens, Flanders is like, you stupid son of a... Boom.
They deleted it, or they cut it off, just like Samuel Jackson at the end of Endgame.
And then they all go to heaven.
Or Infinity War, sorry.
And then and Marge looks at Homer's like, you destroyed the whole town, so you didn't have to... clean out the garage, huh?
She's always giving him shit.
He's all, no. She's like, oh, tough luck. The garage made it with us.
Oh, goodness. And still has to clean it out. Oh, my goodness. Wow, what an obscure reference. I love that. That's good.
Yeah. This other one, more animal than flan.
Oh, found it.
Okay, so...
This album is 6 years ago, or...
Yeah,
okay, that's when it was posted. Okay.
Yeah. So this song was from season 7.
Mm-hmm.
I was
It
actually...
sounds like it's a reference to, like, he's more animal than man.
I was actually watching the episode when he texted me saying, hey, I'm on my way home.
Yeah.
So this is called... the episode is called Bart the Fink. So this is when Krusty fakes his death.
Oh, and he becomes Rory B. Bellows.
Yes.
And Bart goes down to the dock, and he says, have you seen this man? And they blow up the balloon, and he goes, aye, that's Smiling Pete. He dances for nickels. And they throw... The part that got cut out is they throw a quarter in the cup, and he goes, he'll be dancing for hours. Arr. And then they blow up the balloon more, and he goes, no, this man. Krusty the Clown. Oh, no, that's not him. And then he sees the forged check with the stars around it, Rory B. Bellows, and he goes, Slip 8. And he goes, this is the Slip 8 that was by Slip 18, or Slip 19, or whatever.
Right.
So I remember that one. So, More Animal Than Flan by Okilly Dokilly. Almost a Ted Nugent vibe. Definitely high energy song, but he sings. I was more animal than Flan. But what reference is that from this episode?
See,
though?
that's what I'm not. I mean, see, the episode's Bart the Fink, which is a play on Barton Fink.
Okay.
That 90s movie. I've never seen it.
Okay, but see, that episode had where Krusty faked his death in the airplane, and Chief Wiggum goes, no, flaming wreckage, crowd around.
Oh, yeah.
And then Krusty did the comeback special.
Yeah, see,
I don't see where it was more animal than... Maybe when Krusty was eating those bird eggs, and he had the guests on the show, Bette Midler and all that stuff, and he was eating the ostrich eggs or the eagle eggs.
Was that the same episode?
It sounds like it. To me, it seems like it. What the fuck was that?
What the hell?
The computer doing updates or whatever. It wants to do updates. Fucking stupid ass Windows bullshit.
Okay, so see, that one we'll have to maybe come back and if you guys are listening and you know these references, send us the email and let us know.
Yeah, let us know, because I'm definitely not catching the reference on that. And I'm a huge Simpson fan.
I may have to finish watching the episode and maybe I can.
I own that episode, so I'm gonna sit down and watch it, do commentary, all that shit. I gotta know.
The next song is "They Warned Me."
Oh, I think I know what this is from.
And the episode is called Midnight RX.
Midnight RX. That's the, see, I don't know the name of all the episodes, but I do know a lot of references from them. So
I'll give you a little clue. Homer, Ned, and Apu go to Canada for cheap meds.
What were they going for, Viagra or something?
Well, it's because the power plant, I think, cut off all their medical stuff. Oh. And Grandpa knew somebody in Canada, so they're...
what season?
This was...
It might have been a season I don't know
of. Season 16.
Yeah, see, that's season 16. I probably stopped watching around 12 or 13 seasons, somewhere around in there. So They Warned Me by Okilly Dokilly. I thought it was a reference to the movie, Ipa, when Grandpa was going nuts in the church.
Oh, no.
They warned me. They warned me.
See, he's got vocals and he can scream.
They warned me.
I like how it started off slow, it built up to it. This song makes you want to move.
I love it. Warn them of what?
Holy shit. Oh, this is a good part. Now, They Warned Me, what does he say after that? That the devil would be what?
Beautiful. I believe.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I could hear that. Okay.
I believe that's what he said. I'm not completely sure. But, so the reference is Ned meets Canadian Ned. And they're
like a Mountie?
No, and Ned.
Just Canadian version, not on a police guy.
Like a doppelganger Canadian of Ned.
Because they say like Okilly,
they're both like, oh, Okilly, Tom. And he's like, and Canadian Ned offers him a reeferino.
Oh, shit.
And then he's like, oh, they just said the devil
would be beautiful.
Something like that.
Yeah, okay, so that's exactly what that lyric was then.
Yep. So wow. I know this next one you already know. Donut Hell.
Oh, yes. Sweet baby Jesus, let's do this. Donut Hell by Okilly Dokilly. I believe this is when Homer sold his soul to the devil for a donut.
This is the devil and Homer Simpson.
And then when Flanders said, the minute you finish that donut, your soul belongs to me, so they kept it in the fridge and says, do not eat Daddy's soul donut.
Yep.
Now, right there, he says you'll be chopped under the pieces. That's when Homer goes on the conveyor belt, and they chop him up, and they send him through this little thing that turns it's supposed to be hot dog meat or something like that afterwards.
Yep, exactly.
And then he is sitting there strapped into the chair, and they're force-feeding him donuts, and he comes to be about the size of a house, and one of the devil's assistants is standing there, and Homer's like, finish all the donuts in hell, and he says, more. And the devil's assistant goes, wow, James Cohen went mad after 15 minutes.
Yeah, James something
like that.
Yeah,
I thought it was James Cohen, but
I've seen that earlier too. Yeah,
yeah,
but that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and then the devil's like, "I'll see you in hell yet, Homer Simpson."
Yeah, so and that's when they go to do
the trial and all that. Yeah,
all that.
Because Homer says, "I outsmarted the devil," and he goes, "You have not outsmarted the devil," and he went from Flanders devil to the real big devil.
Yeah,
and says, "You've not outsmarted me. I'll see you in hell yet."
Want to jump to the next one, or you want to play a little more of this?
A little more, because I kind of am digging this motherfucking song. See, he's saying more for more donuts.
Oh, right
now
there.
that's the one where he says he wins because he already pledged his soul to Marge on the back of their wedding photo. He goes, I don't have anything to give you but my undying love and my soul.
Yep.
And then so he outsmarted the devil, and he says
Elizabeth Borden is one.
Lizzie Borden.
Yeah, Lizzie Borden. Right?
Yeah.
He was like, well, us as a jury find that Homer Simpson's soul belongs to Marge Simpson.
And not the devil. And he says, woohoo! And he jumps up, and then he burns his little hairs on the fiery cage.
Yeah.
And the Flanders devil says, well, you might have won this round, but that ill-gotten be donut will be forever on your head, like it said in the song right now. And so he's picking at himself at the end of the episode.
Right,
Marge says, stop picking at yourself. He goes, but I'm so sweet and tasty. And so he goes outside. He's going to go outside. Better go to work. And the cops are outside wigging him and all that. I can't wait in there forever, boys.
Yep.
And they're all out there with their coffee cups and the birds and shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So Panic Room.
Ooh. What season? I don't remember a Panic Room episode, but it would make sense that they did, because that was a huge thing for a while. I don't know if people still do Panic Rooms, but
yeah. So this was the Bart of War. So the premise was Bart and Milhouse break into Flanders' house, and he has all these Beatles memorabilia.
Really, I don't remember that.
And then they had like old sodas, the different the Beatle members. They had like was it John Lemon, or they had just the
knockoff parodies of the Beatles.
Yeah, all these, all this memorabilia. So they start breaking shit. They start drinking these old ass sodas, and they start hallucinating.
Oh, because they went bad,
and or
they had hippie shit in them or something.
So Flanders and the boys come in, and they're like, oh, they hear like the breaking of shit. They think there's burglars and all that. They're like, oh, let's go to the Panic Room.
Okay, I remember that part.
So it's Panic Room, Okilly Dokilly.
Definitely got a 60s feel to it. almost like a Black
It has
Sabbath.
like a blues sound to
yeah,
it.
bluesy, Black Sabbathy, fucking.
Yeah.
And we'll be safe inside our fortress when they come.
Whoa, what a switch!
Safe from creeps and killers when they come. Unless they've got a blowtorch or a poison gas injector, then don't know what will happen when they come.
That is something that Ned Flanders would definitely say.
Yeah. What a trip. It went from metal to fucking like country banjo-ish.
Yeah.
What a trip. Yeah, it definitely sounds like something he would say.
So the next song is was actually our intro song, Godspeed Little Doodle. Which,
All right.
then there's one more song, but
You want to skip Godspeed Little Doodle and leave it as the intro? How long is that song? That's probably a minute or two.
6 minutes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave that for the intro.
Yeah. So then there's one more song, but there's no reference, so it might be just their own song.
Ooh, a potential original. Let's see if I can catch a reference here.
So that it's called All That Is Left.
All That Is Left. Ooh, I think I know what this one is. If my memory serves me right, and I get this right, this is the one where they did the bomb shelter, and Homer was right about the asteroid being the size of a chihuahua's head, and they were trying to get all that was left of society. You know, society needs comedy, society needs
Right.
a doctor. This I could be
that's
way
right.
off. I
And
could be way
the
off.
only one the one thing they don't need is left-handed stores.
Yes, and
Or something like that.
Yeah, all that
Yeah.
is left to the left-handed store, because that's a reference to Flanders. So I think that might be this, or when they raided his store and he was getting harassed by hooligans and they were on their mini bikes.
Yeah, I
And-
remember that.
And
When he had the kiosk.
and he was, and Marge was doing the listen lady thing at
Oh,
the church,
yeah.
and she
That's
was
right.
giving Flanders advice.
Oh, that's right. And ends up at the
He ends up at the zoo and the
Yeah, that's
baboon
right.
and fucking what was the priest's name? Lovejoy.
Lovejoy.
And so he was doing, his sermons were getting boring and shit like that. And he ends up in there and he goes, bing, bang, biff. And another baboon, I sent him back straight to his furry hell or some shit like that. So it could be one of those two episodes right there.
Right.
But that's just my guess. I'm getting a Que Sera Sera vibe, like when Flanders was singing outside the bomb shelter.
Holy shit.
To the mall. When they had the Archangel. Very dark, ominous song.
Yeah.
But it sounds like...
it has to deal with the Leptorium.
Yeah, but when he says, then you'll find that all that is left... Oh,
When they
this is when... Okay.
They had to rate it.
Holy shit. This is when Flanders was throwing that barbecue, and he says, I have a sinister reason for inviting you all here. And then one of the guys freaks out thinking it's some devil shit, and he goes, no, sinister as in left-handed. It's also Latin for left-handed. I'm opening up a store. And Homer does the wishbone thing, and he wishes that Flanders would go under, and he goes and starts promoting the leftorium because
that's when he first opened it.
Yeah, and then Homer and Flanders starts to lose everything, and he goes, all that is left is the Flanders family Bible, but I sold that to you for 79 cents.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think it's from. Now that is one of the most obscure hairline references ever. Okay. But if I got that shit right, that's I redeemed myself from the beginning.
Yeah. So that's the first album, Okilly
Dokilly.
But it's called Heavilly Doodly.
That's the name of the album. Okay.
Album. So album 2 is Heavilly Doodly. And I think I may say that one. So when we do a Simpsons episode,
very cool,
we can do a little trivia on that and see what references we can catch from that album.
Okay. So on that note, our big news from yesterday. We had a meeting with a very nice lady that wants to start up a product line with us. We're going to start producing some merchandise, beanies, sweatshirts, T-shirts, stickers, things like that. We're currently setting up a Shopify account, and the orders will come through based on what people purchase online. And then if we find out that we're selling more than we can keep up with, then we'll start buying in bulk and then producing more product. But it's in development right now. We're picking out our logo and our style and our design and all that. And we'd love to get an email to see what kind of merchandise you would like to receive, what you're interested in. Obviously, summer's not going to last too much longer this year. If you're interested in sweatshirts, sweatpants, whatever, give us some ideas. We're just doing this for fun. We didn't expect to make it this far to start doing merchandise. Not. Holy crap. We were only going to do like a T-shirt or a jersey or something for us.
Yeah.
Just to celebrate, 1,000 listeners when we get there or whatever.
Right. Yeah, but if you guys want some, some that said, hey, no, I listen to these guys, and
just something for your own. Everybody seems to be doing merch, and we didn't really plan on doing this, but the idea got presented to us, and we're like, fuck it. We were going to make ourselves T-shirts anyway. Why wouldn't we try it with something else?
And that's kind of funny because even our beginning of the year, I kind of mentioned. And you're like, no, it's too soon to, try and do any kind of promoting or anything. But now...
Yeah, now it's kind of... Well, we're just kind of crossing the bridge when we get there. Yeah. We did think about it. Like, we talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it,
but we didn't really plan on doing it. We're just kind of like going with the flow of how it's going with us and for us. Mm-hmm. And so, we just... I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's so fresh and it feels surreal.
Yeah.
But if we set this up properly, I believe Shopify will go worldwide.
Okay.
I don't know how shipping and all that stuff works yet, but we will figure that out.
It's like surreal. Like, wow, we're here now.
So just to kind of bring up the gap of how much we're closing to get to 1,000 listeners, we're already at 774.
Oh, wow.
And still in 16 countries, as far as I can tell. I don't know if we have... Do you still have all the locations written down? We just hit 106 in Hanford, 51 in Ashburn. Whoa. Ashburn beat out Brussels. Ashburn is the new... in the United States, Ashburn beat out Brussels, Belgium by about 10 listeners. About 8 listeners. Still close. Sacramento's number 3. But... still pretty cool, man. Still got Paraguay. We got 3 listeners in Paraguay now, so that jumped up.
Oh, wow. That's
Asuncion, Paraguay. 3 listeners in Poland. We got our France, our Italy. We jumped up a listener in Italy.
Wow.
Cadillac.
Philly, Dallas.
Cadillac.
That has to be new.
That I think that is new. I don't remember hearing about that one. That's a trip. Denver, Colorado. Anchorage, Alaska.
Man, you guys need to email us and just tell me.
Yeah, please.
How do you find us?
Yeah, please. Send us emails.
Across us,
exactly. Where are you listening to on Pandora, Spotify?
Yeah,
Is
like
somebody telling you about us?
We'd love to, like, how do you guys come across us? And we appreciate those support, even if you guys listen to like 20 seconds of our random bullshit.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least you listen to a little bit. And
Sellersburg, that's new.
Yeah, that's
Southgate, Sellersburg, Pasadena. Did we do Pasadena already?
I don't think so.
Orosi,
Okay.
Cutler Orosi.
Oh yeah, Rossi, that's right there by Visalia.
Wow, check that out.
Wow. Merced.
Huron.
Mariposa. I don't remember seeing Mariposa on there.
I want to say that we had that, but I can't remember. Southgate. That's definitely new to me. Belfourche.
Belfouche. That's my little brother.
Okay, that's right. We've had this conversation.
Medicine Hat.
So you had that. I got a memory of the chicken.
Canada.
Medicine Hat, I remember. Windsor, Hamilton. All those are Canada. Yeah, I do remember those. Let's get to our emails here. Let's see what we got in. Okay. Oh, good old Timmy. He's a weekly emailer, man.
All right.
I love getting these.
All right, Tim. What's up, man?
Okay, so drinking with your buddy is what started the show, correct? Having a drink is great, but these last 2 episodes, I feel you left out some great content. And we felt the same way.
Yes, yeah.
We did feel the same way.
Yep.
We definitely, and to cover Weird Al Yankovic it would take, he has such a long career and so many songs, so many references, so many videos, people getting tattoos of him. He did the Hot Ones episode where they're eating spicy chicken wings and going through all the hot sauces. He references talking to Michael Jackson and Eminem.
And since we did the episode and I'm listening to my Pandora and one of the songs come on and I'm like, oh, fuck me. Like, damn it, how come I didn't think of that song?
We definitely have regrets that.
Yeah, but I mean, it was my birthday, and so
we were definitely getting sauced. Yeah,
yeah. But I mean, we can always go back and we can come. We could always do like a part 2 or something down the line.
Yeah, and that's a typical thing for us that we don't really talk about too much other than off the air. But we do have. Oh my God, I can't believe we didn't mention this. Or do you remember when we talked about that? Yeah. Oh, we didn't bring that up. Oh my God, I can't believe. So we have our downsides that we definitely feel the impact before it goes on the air. And when we re-listen to it, because we obviously do our own quality control and stuff like that, and we listen to it, we're like, oh my God, that was such a good part. Oh, that was perfect right there. I loved how that turned out. And then there's times where we're like, I can't believe we didn't bring up one of the greatest references ever.
Yeah.
So we do have that. Timmy also says, I want to give a shout out to Mike. Thank you, sir. He definitely knows how to keep you on task. I try. We definitely get off track and we bring each other back, but he says, keep up the great content, guys. You both bring something special to the table.
I
appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. I agree. This is not a one-man show. There are one-man shows out there, but the way we bounce off of each other's ideas, and like when we're doing this Flanders Okilly Dokilly episode, the references I caught, you didn't catch. The ones that you have on seasons that I haven't seen. Right. There's definitely a balance to this. I definitely enjoy doing this. We didn't get as hammered on this episode. We only had 1 beer each.
Yeah,
and
we both.
But we both have plans after this. I'm definitely gonna go grub, and then we just got haircuts and stuff like that. Got my kids some school clothes. He started school, loves his teachers. Absolutely,
that's
having
my
a great
Friday.
year.
It's been a long fucking week, so
it has been a long week. I've been pushing myself to get out of bed every
hang
day
out and relax and. Enjoy the weekend and not think about work for the next 2 days.
Yeah, pretend like we don't have to be members of society and just self-destruct for a little while and enjoy.
Pretty much, yeah.
what little life we have left on this earth.
I don't know shit.
Yeah, so on that note, I believe you wanted to wrap this up, or did you have something else?
Yeah, no, and like I said at the beginning of the episode, happy birthday, Karina. Hope you had a blessed day. And, just keep your head up. Don't let things get to you too much. But
yeah, definitely go out, have a little personal time, drink a beer.
We definitely have a lot of love for you, and thanks for you've been listening since the beginning. So, just have a great day.
Definitely been putting prayers out there for everybody in need right now. So
yeah, definitely.
Every morning, every night. So we thank you guys for listening. We love you. If you enjoy the show, tell somebody about it. Our email is readyplayerquestions@gmail.com. Keep an eye out for our new merch. On that note, I'm Mike.
And I'm Matt.
And we are Ready Player U, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.